And we're back. And we are about to head to Disney World. So it's time to get packing. I gotta know, when can we do this again? All right, well, like I said, we are getting ready to head to Disney World. And we have not been in a very long time. And this is a super epic trip because we're gonna be down there for 2 whole weeks, which is crazy. This is the longest trip I think we've ever done, like anywhere. And 2 weeks in Florida is a lot. And we haven't been to Disney in like 18 months. So Wally, this July, like this trip, will be 2 years since he's been. So it's been a while since we've been. We're super excited to get back. We have so many fun things planned. Like, this trip is a little over the top with all the amazing things we are cramming into it. So we're super excited to get down there. And I have been packing for 2 weekends. I pulled all the clothes, I got everything washed, made sure we had everything we needed. And then today was the marathon packing day of all the things. So I thought it would be fun to share with you guys some of the things that we are bringing on this trip, just kind of how we pack and how we're packing differently for COVID and for a 2-week long vacation where we're also going to be going to Cape Canaveral. So I'm gonna show you guys what's in our suitcases. So go check it out. All right, well, like I said, we are going on this trip for 2 weeks. But there's another little factor about this trip that made packing extra complicated. We are transferring hotels, not once, not twice, not 3 times, not 4 times, but 5 times. So that made it extra tricky to pack. So I tried to kind of put things into like 2 suitcases so that we would only ever have to have like 2. We are gonna have a rental car, so that's really gonna help on this trip. We can keep a suitcase in the car. We don't have to have everything with us all the time. So 1 suitcase is like just more like clothes, shoes, mini ears, swimming things. So that suitcase will just stay in the car, and then these other 2 suitcases are pretty much everything we're gonna need no matter what hotel we're in, and then we'll just flip-flop with the other suitcase that has clothes in it. So that was an extra super complicated factor of packing for this trip. So like I said, I tried to kind of get everything into basically 2 suitcases. So this suitcase has like all of our clothes for the first part of our trip, swim bag. We have a really nice tote from the Disney Cruise Line, so we like to bring that with to put all of our swim stuff in, and then like a bunch of other stuff and like all of our basically like bathroom and other things. So let me show you some of the key items that we pack when we go on vacation, whether it's 2 weeks, one hotel, or 5. These are things that we always like to have with us when we travel. All right, so in this bag, it is mostly clothes. I do have some of these really nice like cubes. They're really nice to kind of separate things out. So I can put like Mark's things in one and my things in one and Wally's things in another, and it just kind of keep things organized. And then we do have some bigger ones and they're empty, but I'm bringing those along because as we move from suitcase to suitcase and hotel to hotel, we're actually going to use these cubes to put all of our dirty laundry in. Also, lots of hats. So I never used to be a hat person, but now that I'm getting older and also having purple hair, I want to have some extra sun shield. So I have this nice one that I found at Target, and they pack really nice. I've had this one forever, and this is one of my favorite ones because it goes in the pool really nicely. It handles chlorine. So I do like to have some hats for the pool, hats for the park, just give me some extra sunshade. Mark likes to bring a ball cap. He never really wears like ears or things like this. He does have a really nice like fedora hat, and I don't know if he's gonna bring it on this trip. I told him if he's bringing it, he has to wear it because I don't think it's gonna fit and it doesn't break down as easily. And then Wally's got his little baseball cap as well. We have a bunch of food in there. We do like to bring some snacks with us, and then the nice thing is it takes up a bunch of room in the suitcase on the way down. So coming home, we have a bunch of extra room for souvenirs. Of course, I've got my rose gold ears. They're my go-to, they're my favorite. I do have like 5 other pairs packed in my other suitcase as well, but those are the ones I'm gonna start the trip out with. Like I said, we like to bring our Castaway Club bag that we got on our cruise that we went on, and we're really looking forward to getting a new bag because this one has definitely had some wear and tear over the years, but it's nice because it's lined, so it is great for the pool, it's great for the beach, it's great for sand, water, all those things. These are the best thing ever for Wally. We learned the hard way when we went to the Gaylord that a lot of water slides won't let kids go down them if they're in the full life vests, and that's typically what they provide for free at the pool. But if they have just these like inflatable arm floaties on, they can. So we invested in some of these, and they're great. They're super compact and travel really easily. And then this is maybe a more bizarre thing that we like to travel with, but I am addicted to these little Dash mini waffle makers. I have them for like every single holiday, but they're awesome. If you've seen our vlogs where we've gone to the Gaylord for weekend trips, we bring these along. We make pancakes and waffles in our room. So fun. I actually got a 4th of July one. It's got a little star in it. Super excited about that. This was a new thing I got for Mother's Day. It is a little mini egg bite maker. But what's really nice, you take these out and it's really just like a hot griddle surface. So we can also use it to make grilled cheese in the room. So we are going to bring this along so we can have yummy eggs and grilled cheese. We could even fry an egg in there. We've got this to make waffles in the room. And then we do bring along our own gluten-free Bisquick because sometimes this is hard to find. So we just want to know for sure that we have it, and then that way we don't have to worry about it. So that's some of the unique things we're bringing along in this suitcase. Now let me show you some of the unique things we're bringing along in our like travel essentials, bathroom, all that good stuff. So these are some of the things we bring for rain and heat. So we do have like a very nice poncho that we bought ourselves many years ago. It just is, it's a little bit more environmentally friendly than using the disposable ponchos, and they're just nicer. I feel like they kind of do a better job with the rain, and then you're not throwing away a bunch of plastic on your trip. So we do bring these. They are heavy to carry around. Right now it's nice because we have the stroller, so we can put everything. We usually put the ponchos and bottled water in the bottom of the stroller, and it's great. When we have to go back to doing a backpack, you know, we're just gonna have to suck it up. But we each have those, and then we have a nice raincoat for Wally. I did throw in a couple disposable kids ponchos, like just in a pinch if like, you know, we just want to throw them in a poncho or we want to run somewhere quick and have one in our bag. I threw some in just so we have them. We did get some of these Quick Labs. They are the cooling towels, so you can soak them and then wring them, shake them, and then wear them, and they help cool you down. So that'll be something new to have on this trip to help keep us cool. We always bring umbrellas because it wards off the rain, but they are great with, especially with vlogging. Before we were like strictly poncho people, but now that we have cameras in the park and we're vlogging and doing all that, it's kind of essential to have an umbrella or you're not going to be able to film anything. I did bring a pack of the Bactive wipes just so we have those to wipe things down if we need to. We'll just keep these like in the hotel room. And then these are some other things that we really like to use to keep cool. Wally loves this thing. You can buy them pretty much anywhere, like Walmart, Target. They have all the kids ones. They're pretty cheap. They do take AA batteries, so that's the biggest advice I can give is bring batteries with you, or plan on like picking up a pack of batteries when you get groceries down there so that you have them, because the battery will go out and then everyone will be disappointed. But it's great. It sprays water and it's a fan. And then we just invested in one for ourselves this year. This one is from Target. Actually, I think I got this one at Walmart, but they sell it at Target too. It's the O2H, I think is like the brand of it. but it's hopefully gonna work really well. I think it'll be nice that the fan and the mist does give a lot of relief when it's super, super hot, especially during the summer months in Orlando. We are also bringing Wally's bubble wand. We have had this since he was like 1. We just keep bringing it back to the parks with us. It's nice to have. We've got bubbles in here. We'll probably bring one more pack of bubbles just so we don't have to pay the premium on bubbles when we're down there. But the bubble wands are nice. We have had really good luck because this is actually the 3rd one he's had. 2 of the other ones broke, just I think with bubbles getting into it, but they have always swapped them out for us. So we were told when we first purchased this, as long as they have that same bubble wand, they will change it out for you. No receipt needed, no charge. So we've been lucky on that. I don't know if that will still be a thing or not, but we will bring it because it's fun and there's really no point in purchasing another bubble wand when we already have one. So we'll bring that along. And then we like to bring just a very small little cooler. We'll throw some ice in there and then we stick like bottled water and some apple juice, and again, stick it under the stroller. But then we have cool beverages throughout the day. So that's some of the things we do to keep cool and keep dry. And then these are some of the like health, wellness, and then also just like food items that we bring with us. So I'm planning on putting on some new nails when I'm down there. I gotta have my 4th of July nails, and then I'm gonna try and do like a mermaid manicure, and I'm bringing some of these just like polish remover wipes. So that'll be nice. These nails typically last about 2 weeks, but after a week, you know, I tend to get kind of sick of them. I want something new. And since we're gonna be down there for the 4th, I thought it'd be super fun to put on some patriotic nails. I'm also bringing a bunch of our roll-on oils. So typically we'll bring a diffuser with us. I don't think we're gonna bring it on this trip just because we're bringing so many things, and we are switching rooms so often. I feel like it just would be a lot to also manage the diffuser, but we'll see. I may change my mind on that here. But I did want to bring some of my Thieves, which is just like our go-to oil when anybody's feeling a little run down. Just kind of helps boost your immune system. Deep relief for all those aches and pains. So we know that feet will be hurting and backs will be hurting and all that good stuff. So this one's awesome. And then peace and calming for when we just like, you know, need to wind down at the end of the day. That's a really, really nice one. I did pick up some Welly bandages. Wally is at the age where he is constantly scraping knees and having mosquito bites and all the things, so these are going to be really nice to have. These are awesome bandages. They're like super water resistant and just do a really nice job. We also have some of these buzz patches. So these are mosquito patches that should help keep the bugs away, but then we also have some of their itch relief patches that help with the itching if we do get mosquito bites. But I will say in Disney, mosquitoes tend to not be so bad. I think that they do a really good job with mitigating mosquitoes down there. So, but Animal Kingdom, it is always nice to have some mosquito patches.
Hi.
Hi, buddy. So excited.
Yeah, I'm so excited to go on with him. Today is the last day here.
It is the last day, and then where are we going?
To Disney World.
To Disney World.
You're flying on an airplane.
We do stay in the DVC studios and 1-bedrooms when we travel, so it's nice to have a little bit of comforts of home. One thing we've learned in staying in extended stay rooms is that you don't have like spices and seasonings. So we put this together. It's got some like garlic salt and some red pepper flakes, some cinnamon and sugar, some salt and pepper. Just really nice to have those because you don't typically get those in the rooms. So they're just nice to have. You're not gonna buy like a whole thing of salt or a whole thing of garlic salt when you're on vacation for like a week. So we just like to bring those along. And then we do also bring a bag of like a bunch of random things. So we've got coffee filters in here. We learned the hard way that some of the rooms have like a full coffee pot, but they don't have coffee filters. So we bring some of those. We bring some tin foil. We bring lots of Ziploc bags, some tea, just some nice like plastic silverware in case we need it, and some oatmeal packets. So this is just kind of a nice like little go bag as well. And then these are some of my favorite beauty products. So I swear by this Mongo Kiss chapstick. It is from Walmart. I've never found it anywhere else, but it is so good and never like bothers my lips. It's just very mild and it's like my go-to for nighttime. And then this is an essential item, and I learned this the hard way. This is a really nice detangling brush, and I have one that I use every day here at home, but I forgot it on a trip once and I had like no brush. So I bought a second one, I threw it in my travel bag, and this is just like the best. It's a go-to brush. You can use it to just brush your hair, but it's also great right out of the shower so that you can detangle your hair. So that is my like go-to favorite detangling brush. What are you doing? I don't think we're bringing any monster trucks.
No, I had 2.
Oh, you're gonna bring 2 monster trucks?
No, I had 2 of these guys.
Okay, so you're gonna bring one on the trip?
Yeah. I rolled one up.
Why not? We already got half the house packed. I thought it was worth mentioning a couple of my other favorite like go-to travel products. I use this Intuition razor, and it's awesome because it just has the like built-in soap on it, so you don't have to pack like shaving cream or anything like that. That has been a go-to for so many years. I also love these little flossers, and I actually just have one of these clear cases that I think used to have like Q-tips in it. And so I just put all my flossers in there for our trip. And then I swear by the Neutrogena makeup wipes, and I love that they have the little travel wipes. So those are like always in my travel bag. Favorite go-to products for sure. All right, well, another thing I always travel with is a small pharmacy because I feel like if I have everything I need, then nobody is going to get sick. So I try and bring a little bit of everything. So I bring like some digestive enzymes and some papaya, which is really, really helpful if you have a stomach ache. I also have this roll-on tummy tamer. We've got Pepto-Bismol if you need the big stuff. We've got pain relief. We've got all the different like airbornes, energies. Pedialyte is amazing if we have a little one that gets an upset tummy. That stuff's a lifesaver. All the like cold medicine, Tums, I've got allergy medicine, I've got a little like first aid kit in case we need any, bandages, Dramamine in case anybody gets motion sickness, Umca in case you're starting to feel like you're getting sick. That's a lifesaver. This is one of my favorite things to bring traveling, especially with the small one, is a little bit of helichrysum. That stuff is a lifesaver. If somebody gets a bonk or a bruise, especially when you're traveling on vacation and you want to get lots of pictures, you know, little ones tend to like hit their heads on things a lot. So helichrysum has come to the rescue many a time. It just is a lifesaver if you have any bonks or bruises. So full on medicine kit for as many of things as I can possibly think of that we might need or have an ailment for. So we have one more small suitcase, and we're actually going to carry this one on. It has just like the last bit of our clothes for the trip. I'm probably way overpacking clothes, but when you go to Disney, like, you want to wear all the things, so I can't help it. But we do have in this bag our portable rechargeable fans, so that's why we're going to carry this bag on, because technically you're not supposed to put these things under the airplane since they do have the lithium ion batteries in them. So we got these ones new, but they're a different style than we had before, so I'm excited to try these. Hopefully they'll work a little bit better. They do have more modes on them, so we'll see how those work. And then we are going to bring along some tumblers this trip. So we've never done this before, but my friend Heather, she swears that this is the best way to keep cool in the parks and always have cold water. So because we're gonna have the stroller with us, we're just gonna fill these up with ice before we leave the hotel every morning, put them in the stroller, and then we'll fill them up with water as we go throughout the day, and it'll keep us nice and cool. Wally's got his little water bottle as well. And then I am bringing along some jewelry. I do like to have just some fun little jewelry pieces when we travel. It's fun to be able to like dress up when we go out to nice dinners. So I've got some of my Alex Annie bracelets. And then I do have some of my like fun earrings. And this has been like my go-to jewelry case forever. I got this as a high school graduation gift from some very dear family friends, and it just works great for travel. So I think that's the end of the miscellaneous items we're packing in suitcases. And then I'm gonna show you our carry-on bag as well as my purse. And Wally has his suitcase as well, which is not efficiently packed at all. but he wants to bring some things, so basically he just has his loveys in here, and it's a fun way for him to get to bring some things on vacation and feel like he has his own suitcase. So we'll carry this one on as well, and then he's squirreled away some candy in the top as well, it looks like. So here are my carry-on bags. I've got my trusty go-to Vera Bradley Disney bag. I love this bag. It's so efficient for carry-on items. It's pretty full right now, but mostly of items that we're gonna use while we're there. So then it'll be mostly open on the way back for souvenirs. And then this trip, I am bringing my Loungefly bag, and I'm so excited about this one. I got the Make-A-Wish bag, and I love it so much. I think it's so perfect for a 4th of July trip, and it's my first sequin Minnie Mouse bag. So let me show you what's inside these bags. So I used to be super skeptical of the Loungefly mini backpacks. I just thought they were kind of silly, but now I've fully converted. I love them, and they're kind of this awesome crossover bag as a mom that I don't have a baby back anymore, but I have a lot of things that I want to carry with me. So they're really awesome for that, and they're just like add a little bit of like fun and Disney magic to your day. So I really love my Loungefly bag, and I'm gonna bring this as my primary bag on this trip. So most of the stuff here I have in my bag on a regular day, but there are a couple extra things just because we're traveling. This is my go-to with these Loungeflies though. It's super awesome. They're these little like plastic bags, and then they have the cutest borders on them. So this is actually from an Etsy shop called CFY Creations, Choose Your Fate Creations. I really love them. They're awesome. They hold so much. So I have all kinds of things in there, little sunscreen sticks, lotions, Neosporin, gummies, an extra set of underpants just in case Wally has an accident, because sometimes that happens. All the things are in there. So that holds kind of all my loose items. I've got my wallet. I do have a bag of wet wipes because those are just always handy to have. Even as an adult, it's always nice to have wet wipes on hand because I tend to spill things a lot. So that's like a huge, huge thing to have in my bag. I've got our travel masks. So we do like to wear the masks that tie when we're on the plane, just because it is a long flight to Orlando. You're on the plane for a long time. You do still have to wear a mask the whole time, and it's just much more comfortable than having like the strings behind your ear. I have a whole really heavy container of pressed penny supplies. So this is 2 quarters and a penny, 2 quarters and a penny, 2 quarters and a penny. But this is an M&M mini container, and they work so awesome to put in your pennies and quarters for doing pressed pennies. And then the Mouse for Less has these awesome pressed penny pocket guides. So I printed them out for all of the parks, Disney Springs, and the resorts, and it's going to tell us where all the pressed penny machines are. So I'm really excited about that. I've got two pairs of sunglasses. I always bring multiples because I tend to lose sunglasses when I go on vacation. So I've got plenty of sunglasses. These are actually the coolest thing that I found at the Dollar Tree. They're little tiny fans, and they just fold up, and I just thought, you know what, those will be super nice to have because it gets real hot sometimes, and just to be able to pull that out and fan ourselves. Really excited about those. Got a couple essentials, some chapstick. This is a really awesome oil for headaches called Past Tense. I've got my little pillowcase. I've got some lotion. And then I do have some disposable masks for Wally and for us, just so we always have something on hand, quick and easy if we need it. Wally tends to, like, his masks get very wet by the end of the day. So it'll be nice to have some disposables just in case. And then a change of clothes for Wally. So there's a lot that I can fit in my Loungefly bag. I really, really am like, I'm on board. Just sell me all the Loungeflies. I love them. They work so well. And then some of them have the side pockets too. So like this one, I have my hand sanitizer in there. And then I've got some of our business cards for our YouTube channel in case we meet people and we can hand those out. But just super efficient. I do have a little clip-on hand sanitizer as well. I don't know if I'll bring it on this trip just since I do have the big one in the side pocket, but it fits a lot. All right, so in my Vera Bradley duffel, you can see there is another Loungefly in there. Sadly, this one is not for me. I'm actually bringing one that I bought for a friend. It was really hard to find, this beautiful Mary Poppins bag. So bringing that to her, but normally what's nice to know is that if I wasn't bringing that, I could bring a second bag that I could use on the trip. but I'm good with just having one on this trip. I think we've got enough going on. I don't also need to be changing bags, so, but I do have that in there. That fits in there. I have a super fun little 4th of July hat for Wally. We're bringing a bunch of games because that's super fun when we go back to the room at night to be able to play some little games. We also might be going up to Top of the World Lounge, we'll see, but we might stake that out on the 4th of July, so we wanted to have some fun games that we could play while we're hanging out up there. Wally and I both have our neck pillows. We've got a nice like plastic envelope of like essential documents, our magic bands. We've got the little like transceiver thing for our rental car for the tollways in Florida. Got a whole giant bag of like airplane snacks, cookies, popcorn, chips, all that good stuff. So that'll all be eaten up and we won't even have that on the way back. And then I have a whole bag of extra goodies and things too, since we are going down for the 4th of July. We like to bring things to like decorate the room with, so we got all these fun like gel clings we'll put on the window. We do have like some fun like glow-in-the-dark beach balls and ring toss and like little fun like headbands and glow sticks and leis, so lots and lots of stuff. Again, this is all like disposable, so like really we won't be bringing hardly any of this home, but we are also bringing our popcorn bucket. We've had really good luck in the past where if we have one of the refillable popcorn buckets, no matter how old it is, they will still honor that and do the refills for you. So we're gonna bring it along. Hopefully that'll be the case and we'll still be able to get the refills. We'll see, but it's worth a shot. I'll let you know. I'll let you know if that works. And then inside of that, I just shoved in like another backpack, like just in case we need a little bit more room coming home, if we have more souvenirs, or if my Loungefly just isn't quite cutting it for what I need, then we do have an option of like one more bag that we can put stuff in. So that's everything in our carry-on. We do have one more bag. This will be our like main carry-on bag with our laptops and all of our camera equipment. This is a brand new bag that we got. We ordered it off Amazon. We really like it because this whole side slides out and then it has a like shoulder camera bag that we can take and just have camera equipment. So that's super, super nice. We'll probably just end up like throwing this on and then taking that into the parks so that we can have our camera equipment with us. But we haven't gotten that one packed yet. That'll be the last thing that we do, probably later tonight or early tomorrow before we fly out. Gotta get that one put together. But otherwise, here's all of our bags. So we are going for 2 weeks, so please don't judge. We have so many suitcases, but I think we have everything we need. And Wally has his super, super fun backpack. Yeah, you've got your little rolling suitcase and a backpack full of all kinds of goodies. I always load up a super fun bag for him when we travel. Yeah, you're gonna show us? Oh, you're gonna put it, okay, there we go.
I'm gonna do this.
It's pretty heavy. And then you're gonna wheel your bag. You are ready to go, dude.
I'm gonna do Disney World.
That bag is loaded full of all the goodies, so I'm not going to show you what's in that one because there's a lot of surprises in there for him, but I always try and get lots of fun things to keep him busy on the plane. All right, well, we are all packed and ready to go. Hopefully this was helpful and give you some ideas and maybe some things you want to bring on your trip. I'll put some links down below too for some of the different things that we have in our bag. I'll try and remember what they are and put some links down there to help you guys out. But we are super excited to get on the plane tomorrow.
Yeah, airplane. We're gonna drive onto it, and then the airplane we're gonna start moving with it. And then
it's gonna be lots of fun. So make sure you guys are subscribed. Hit that like button down below if you like this video, if it was helpful for you. And we're gonna have lots and lots of Disney adventures coming your way. So stay tuned.
tomorrow.
This is the wonderful world of Walter. And we love you just the way you are. Bye.
Bye.